So we're here at the Taco Marine New Products at the Yak Gear Workbench.
Yes, we are.
Dave, what are we going to start off with tonight?
Well, we're going to start off with that Scientific Angler's Launchpad right there, and that's it's a fly management system. It's a casting mat, and it's called the Launchpad, and it takes the hassle out of managing fly line. You know, when you're fly fishing, there's a lot of line flying around all the time, and this really helps out. You know a lot more about it than I do.
So let me show you how it works. I'm going to walk around to the front of the bench, if you don't mind, and we're going to pretend that the floor here. What I like about it is, you know, your fly line blows all over the place, Dave. So if the wind's blowing like this, I'm going to walk over here, and when I strip and I drop my line, it's going to be here. But the next spot that I go to, maybe we're poling into the, you know, or poling downwind. So what I'm going to do is I can put it in front. So I can move it so that when I drop my fly line and the wind's blowing that way, you know, I can move it. Ridge and I have two of them that we keep in the boat so that we can have one on this side and maybe one behind us, or one on this side and then one in front of us or behind us, depending on what the wind's doing. And every time you change spots, you got to move these around, and that's what I love about it. It's really portable.
Well, it's made from UV-resistant silicone and UV plastic grommets. Those grommets allow you to anchor it really well because it will not float. If it goes into the water, it's going to sink. It's 37 by 6 inches, and it's got that angler-centric design there. And those the tall little spikes at the end, they're what catch the line.
Yes.
They catch it, and those little short ones are what allow you to control it. It lays flat,
keeps from
coiling up.
Around.
Yeah, it keeps it from coiling up. So go to scientificanglers.com to get you one of those.
Or you can just go to the Texas Insider Fishing Report, and you can buy it through our affiliate program.
There you go. Next, we have the Sea Sucker 2-cup vertical holder with tumbler rings that nobody likes to drink alone. So you got 2 cup holders there. Easily add the cup holder anywhere you need to that has a vertical space that's smooth. Comes with the colored tumbler rings. These are for the Heroes on the Water. 25% goes to Heroes on the Water if you get the blue ones. If you get the orange ones, they go to the Pediatric Cancer Foundation, and the red ones that goes to the CCA. Right.
That's correct.
So, you know, go to seasucker.com and get you one of their collections. And, you know, that Sea Sucker suction disc on the back is going to make sure that your stuff stays
that's how you
where
know.
You put it.
Just pump that up, and then once the little blue ring is disappeared, it's sucking on there.
Right, and these are called tumbler rings, and you know you can take these out as well if you have something else that doesn't need the tumbler rings.
Exactly.
So seasucker.com/collections to take a look at those. Next, we have the Savage Big Panic poppers. These are big poppers if you're out there wanting to catch big tunas or even snappers or groupers in shallower water. Anything.
Throw it to a cobia.
Exactly. Anything that'll eat a big topwater bait. They come in 11 different colors, 4 different sizes, from 3.5 inches all the way up to 7.5 inches. Heavy-duty hardware that's rated up to 120 pounds. They're all through wired, so you know if something comes up and crushes this thing and breaks it all apart, it's still going to stay on because it's got the wire all the way through it. And it's designed for really, you know, long casts. It has a weight that'll move when you throw it, and a great popping and spitting action. It's got the 4X hooks on there, and you know, you can really wing it. Use that a big Penn Authority there that we've got one rigged on.
Yeah, this is tuna ready right here.
Exactly. It's a Penn Authority and a Carnage 3 reel. You know, I think we've got some Prospec 40 line on here. And a nice fluorocarbon Prospec as well. I guess we've got 30 to 50?
30 to 50,
yeah,
correct.
And that'll catch just about any tuna that you want to hook in the section. Maybe not a giant yellowfin, but we're going to give it a shot anyway.
Be a man and try.
Yeah, you can go to Savage Panic Poppers. To get those, you want to go to savagegear.com.
All right.
Last but not least here, we got some Fathom Offshore Vivid Squids. You know, when we're out there offshore, we like to pull a lot of teasers, and these squid were specifically designed to be rigged up on as a teaser, either as a chain or on a dredge, just a single. If you want to put a single one up in front of a bait, you know, as kind of like a fake bird, or a spreader bar. If you're tuna fishing, you can put them on a spreader bar too. The oversized mantle fins on here, you know, really give it a good action, and the long tentacles have little paddles on them as well, so that you can, you know, it makes even more action.
Makes more bubbles.
Exactly. They're loaded with UV additive. Every one of them has a whole lot of UV additive. So when you got natural sunlight hitting them, they put off an ultraviolet glow, which is, fish can see. A lot of fish can see from a long away. They have a really hard reinforced tip up the top, so that your anything that you're rigging it with, your beads or crimps or whatever, won't just come sliding through there and rip apart. So it makes them really durable, which, if you're using them as a teaser on a dredge or anything, you want durability. You don't want to have to be pulling a big dredge or a big chain in and out of the water to replace squids. So go to Fathom Offshore, and they come in 6 different colors. So a lot of guys have a certain color that they like. They've got you covered.
Pink.
FathomOffshore.com.
Everything likes pink, Dave.
Pink, that's correct.
That's it. That's my thing.
I would rather green. Dave, also, I love to drink alone. Just saying.
Exactly.